my mods got the cops called on them. So my mods came down to visit back in November, and it was really fun. It was a blast. The only issue was on the first day, because they decided that they didn't need a hotel and they could sleep in the car. So after a day of eating food and going to the mall, and we went to round one and won some pretty sweet prizes, it was time to sleep. So they parked at the street across from my house and we turned in for the night. I think it was probably maybe like 1, 2 a.m. But at 11 a.m., I got the call. I had gone to bed even later than us getting home, so maybe about 3 or 4. So I was kind of like sleeping in. But of course, you know, they're visiting me. They want to hang out, so they called me to wake me up. But not even 5 minutes into the call, I just hear one of them say, "There are some cops pulling up. Surely that isn't for us." Those cops had a friend. So 2 cop cars for a total of 4 policemen pulled up and surrounded my mods. Mind you, I'm panicking, like, what do? I'm home alone. My parents aren't home. I have never experienced something like this. I mean, I'm an adult, but I was panicking, so it was scary for me. You know, they start chatting with the cops, and they eventually ask for, like, proof that, you know, they're waiting for me. I'm just woken up, right? Mind you, I'm in my PJs, and I'm looking a little crusty. But for my mods, I run outside, and I wave at the cops, and I'm like, hey. They wave back, and, you know, like, they nod their head. But they told the police, you know, that they're waiting for me to get ready, and the policewoman made a joke saying that I should come out looking like Beyonce, which honestly helped calm my nerves, because I was like, oh, they're making jokes, it's gonna be chill. And also, turns out one of the cops was also in the military, just like my mods. So they kind of bonded and laughed, and they let my mods be on their merry way. Anyways, we ended the day by going to the zoo and me leaving the front door unlocked because, you know, I was in a panic. And my mom scolding the boys, telling them to get a whole hotel next time, which they did. So, you know, the next time they visited, they made sure to get a hotel so that the cops don't get called on them again. And that's how